During this week's video, we buy a new project for the channel. It's way back there. Welcome back to the channel. We got an empty trailer again and a bunch of goodies in the back of my van. We have a big drive in front of us. I'm gonna go pick up my dream truck. It's not gonna be what you think. I got a killer deal on it. I'll tell you more on our trip to go get this truck because we're gonna have a lot of time in front of us. So let's get on the road and I will give you more info on our future project in the dream truck that I've wanted for quite a while. So we're about a little over halfway to the dream truck. So I wanted to tell you guys a quick story. If you are new to the channel and you might not know a little bit of this story that I'm about to tell you, we were working on the Durango and I want to turn the Durango into a Willys pickup. So in one of my videos and a couple of my posts, I suggested that I wanted to do this project, and I found a Willys rat rod on the interwebs and just took a snippet of it, put it in my video, one of my posts, and the guy that owns that rig, that rat rod Willys, contacted me. And he's over in Wisconsin, and he goes, tell me about his project, what he did, and all the cool things he did to it. And I was just super stoked. I'm like, dude, this is so rad, the hot rod community. And he was telling me all about it. And then a month later, he reached out to me and said, hey, I have another one, another Willys pickup, and I'm willing to sell it to you. And he goes, I'll sell it to you cheap. And I go, what's cheap? He gave me a price and I said, deal. A few months later, and we are on our way to go get this Willys pickup that we're going to turn into a rat rod and put on the Durango. So that's my dream truck. It's not going to look like a dream truck to any of you guys, but eventually it will. So let's get back on the road and go get the dream truck.
You want to see something cool?
A few moments later.
The window will roll down.
Yeah, that's not looking real good, is it?
Can you roll the window down?
No, I can't get that one down. I tried Money, the old school maybe we can find like some words in it.
So you go out the driveway here, take a left.
Yeah.
Follow me going to Dairy.
Well, the dream truck is loaded. Not much to it, is there? You guys saw the other rat rod Willys there, and that is our vision, as you know already. But, you know, you don't see much when you first buy these things, these projects, but eventually they turn into something pretty rad. So we're heading into town right now. The gentleman that sold us the Willys has a better hood. So he's like, let's go get that other hood. So that's what we're doing now. What's better than one hood? Two. This one's in good shape. All right, now we are going on a long drive back to the homeland. One last look. You guys want to hear some cool things about it? You have to wait till we get back home. Well, it's been a week, maybe two. Time goes by so fast, doesn't it? I believe the pinnacle of time changes when you turn 40. I'm 44, and days just... We got the Willys pickup in its temporary home. We're actually gonna unload it and put it next to our CJ pickup. Yeah, you're saying they never built one of those. They didn't, but one guy did. Could have been a couple guys, but it's pretty rad. So I think this Willys pickup deserves to sit right next to that other one because it looked real good sitting next to it until we start tearing it apart and putting it on the Durango. A couple cool facts about this that the guys told me about. Both the guys, I said this earlier in the video too, I believe, where they're both geeks about Willys pickups and wagons, but they told me some pretty cool facts about this Jeep. So I want to share those with you guys, and then we'll wrap this video up. The first little nugget, they call it Easter eggs on the new Jeeps, but that 4 emblem, I guess, is pretty rare on these Willys pickups. And if you know what that 4 means, I mean, the assumption is 4x4, but make sure you comment below because we would like to know what that meant. The guy actually pulled that emblem off because someone else wanted it, because I guess it's pretty rare. Another fun fact is the guys were telling me, make sure this vent works. Being a flat window Jeep, they all were back then. Having a flat windshield, I guess the air doesn't wrap around the vehicle that well. So actually, if you have the side windows open, no dice, like there's no wind coming through, no breeze. So you gotta have that little vent and that cowl working functionally into the cab. So that was a cool little tidbit that I learned and noted. Something else that's pretty cool with old pickups is there's usually a business or a farm name or some sort of lettering on the doors of these old pickups, because these old pickups were used. They're not going to be like a rat rod that I'm going to turn this into, or a lot of you other guys that turn these old vehicles into just cruisers and car show gems. But I always think it's pretty rad that there's lettering on the door. I'm gonna try to figure out what this one says. I'll post a picture right here of my daughter and I trying to decode the door, and you tell me what you think it says in the comments below, and I will reply to you with what I think it says or what I might put on there in the future. So you also saw in the video that we did get a different hood. This one's pretty beat up. I'm actually gonna try to make this hood fit on our bleeping cart build, because I thought that would be pretty rad to cut this up knowing that we have a better hood on the Jeep now, and that would look kind of cool, especially if I could find an old CJ grill or a Willys grill. If you're close to me and you've got one that's super beat up, like, because I'm gonna cut it and split it and make it work on the bleeping cart. Might do the square YJ on the bleeping cart, but you know, we'll see. That's a whole different topic, whole different project. So let's focus on this guy again. Another cool sought after piece that the guys were telling me is this spare tire. I don't think we're gonna run the spare tire on the Durango build, so this spare tire mount will be available if you need one, if you're restoring a Willys pickup. Just get a hold of me. So that's a wrap on this video. I hope you guys are excited as I am on this future build. See if we can get this body to fit on our 99 Durango. And the Durango probably won't be a burnout beater anymore. I'm gonna try to make it roadworthy. We got a title for this Jeep. That was one of the perks on purchasing this, is because it can be expensive and hard to get a title. So with us having a title, I'm excited to get it back on the road. However that will look, whenever that will happen, but that is the plan. As always, thanks for watching, and until next time. I'm gonna move the Willys truck next to the Frankenstein. We call it Frankenstein. I think it was formerly a CJ2A that someone turned it into a pickup. And then plus the Love's sitting over there, so there's another Love over here. And I'd like to put them all together. We got a situation. The motor tranny has fallen out of the Willys truck. We just broke the rear of this trailer. Yeah, what was that, a couple weeks ago? When we were taking the bleeping cart off, the TJ buggy. Oh, what's that thing? Oh yeah, that's America. Wow, look at that thing. Oh, it's just a bitty little guy. Little bitty guy. Ugh. Roar. Oh my gosh, it's heavy though. Okay. And if you guys forgot what the Durango looks like, the cab is already half off the body. So the second half of this Durango should come off easier. No, I'm not banking on easier, but it's been sitting back here for a hot minute, so we should see if it starts. That's one reason I want to put that Willys cab on this Durango. This motor is solid. We've already beat the snot out of it. All right, see you guys on the next one.